Hello and welcome to another episode of Don't Tell My Wife podcast
Come
featuring
on.
one of your hosts, TJ.
And it's Ken.
And yeah, man, back again, another week.
Another week, man. What you saying?
I'm good, bro. What are you saying? How are you?
I'm alright, man. I've had a good week still. Well, nothing good, but I've had like a calm week.
Where
Started my new job. So this is what my second week or first week into the job. It's been good, man. It's been calm. I like it, man.
Okay, that's good.
I
Not
like
too
it
much work.
still. Nah,
But they're still trying to ease you in before they're going for the kill,
I don't
bro.
think it's ever gonna be like crazy. I don't think anything will be as crazy as my previous job. So
God willing.
yeah, God willing, man.
Well, obviously, you know, let's give it a couple more months
Yeah.
before
We will still.
the other month. This is the new job thing, bro.
Yeah.
I'll probably say the same in 2 weeks, and then after a
heard
couple
that.
months, I might be like, oh.
I heard that.
I mean,
But yeah, it's been calm. My colleagues are good. Obviously, I had an extra day off, so I've been off since yesterday. So yeah, man, I've had a calm week. Can't lie.
that's nice.
It's been good. What about you? How's your week?
Yeah, my week's been calm, innit?
Mhm.
Yeah. It's a long weekend, so
Mm-hmm.
that I didn't even expect, to be honest, because I didn't even know this was even. Kind of forgot about Easter, to be honest.
How can you forget about
Not
where
that,
they
but I mean-
crucified my Lord?
No,
eh?
well, obviously not. But obviously, I forgot that you kind of get Friday and Monday off, innit? Yeah, obviously it's very pleasant to hear.
Mhm,
So, you know,
I heard that.
just going to try and rest as much as possible.
I heard that. I think that's the plan for me, man. Like I didn't, back in the day where bank holidays, there's like day parties and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
I can't lie. I'm not really trying to do that, man.
Thank God for deliverance.
Yeah, I'm not really. But to be honest, I don't think anyone is like. I ain't seen any talk of like. Well, from my groups,
From your day party groups.
like
your
no
day
one's
party
really
gang.
suggested nothing.
Yeah, you
man,
guys
I think
have grown out of it a
everyone's-
bit. That's good.
Yeah, I heard
It's
that.
about
still.
time. Niggas
I
is
heard
asking you,
that.
danky, bro. The same guy going danky on Father's Day, bro. Let's hope we will never do that something again,
Hey,
bro.
don't kill me. But yeah, man, I think it's just a chilled period, man. Like I haven't got no plans this weekend, so I guess it's just family time, innit?
No, that's good still.
I guess it's family time.
But yeah, obviously before we go quickly to the episode, like, share, comment, subscribe.
Yeah.
If I could get on my hands and knees and beg you guys.
I said,
Omo,
please, I don't use God, beg you. Beg you people.
Omo, there's a lot of people that obviously you tune in every week and we appreciate you. But in order for us to get bigger, to get better, to have not better guests, but more guests.
That's a better guess. What's the guess that we've had? Bro?
No, there's nothing. See, anyway. To get different types of guests, to reach different types of communities, different topics, you know what I mean? We need the subscribers, we need the likes, you know what I mean? Just so we can appear a type of way, so they can come on and we can have a nice conversation. So yeah, like, share, comment, subscribe. If you haven't done it already, please do so. Really appreciate you guys.
Come on.
But yeah, what did your wife do this week?
Song of the week.
Oh, song of the week first. All right, cool.
Do you have one?
Yeah, my song of the week. You even played it in the car. It was obviously one Asen, but obviously he's changed his name to Asen. And Run. Yeah, I like that song still.
Is that what it's called? Run. Yeah, it sounds good.
Yeah, it's a decent song. I think it's only like 2 minutes.
Basically done what Benson did.
What, changed his name?
Yeah.
I don't know why he changed his name, and I'm really interested to find out. Someone says it's because he wants to go into Afro beats. But I don't know why you need to change your name for that.
Stick to one Asen.
That's
but
the
I
thing.
guess sometimes you can just change, innit?
Yeah, like maybe it's like a new chapter, a new journey.
Yeah.
It both of them basically sound the same anyway. One Asen,
Asen, yeah.
So yeah, but I've always see that I'm gonna have to start getting used to saying Asen. Bro, I've been an Asen fan for years.
Yeah, he's good.
So he's actually a very good musician. So
Did you
whenever
see
he
Young
releases
T and-
something,
Yeah. Did you
I
see
always
Young
like
T
to
and
listen.
Bugsy come back?
yeah, but I haven't listened to the song. So I'm on anyway.
So I might listen to it either. But my song of the week, I'm going for my guy Young Bane. Intro, Big Wave.
One person ring. Don't a big way.
Yeah.
How many years ago?
That's Young Bane, yeah. I know we spoke about him last week, but bro, the GOAT, man.
Oh, yeah, the world was at his feet, bro.
You know, I made a mistake last week. I said Young Bane done vlogs. It was meant to be Young Ads.
Oh, okay, I know.
It was meant to be Young Ads, not Young Bane. So if you heard it last week, I said Young Bane. You went to go and find Young Bane. Sorry. Young Bale, intro, Big Wave, man. One of the songs that I've been banging a lot recently. I know it's an old song, but with me, I like to listen to the old stuff.
Yeah, man. Young Ben, bro, guys are very music talented.
I wanted to add a song, but it's not on Spotify. You know them ones, old school jazz. I say it on Spotify. You have to YouTube it. Sub 10, Flex of the Team.
Who is that?
You don't know Sub 10? I need to. When we go home, I'll play it. I got YouTube Premium minutes. I can play on YouTube now. I'll be driving.
I've got YouTube Premium in there.
Bro, so don't worry, I'll play it for you. You don't know Sub 10?
I've probably heard it. I
You probably
don't
heard
know
it.
the
It's
name.
Sub 10 featuring Remedy, or Remedy featuring Young Sub 10, whichever one.
How long ago was it?
Time ago, bro. So it was probably in like uni. Maybe just before uni.
And that's not on Spotify?
Nah, it's not on Spotify. But Sub 10, he's in that grime now, so I don't think he even cared to even put that on Spotify.
Okay, fair. All right, cool.
But yeah, that would have been it, but it's not on Spotify. So Young Bane intro, Big Wave. That's my song of the week. What did your wife do this week?
This week so obviously we had the Wives episode. Mm-hmm. We'll talk about intimacy, and then obviously we had our chat when we all linked up to just chat that day. Obviously, please remind me not to do that again, because
but we'll get into that.
Not for any bad reason, but bro, did we record that day? We recorded that day, innit? It was the last recorded.
We recorded that day.
And then we went back, we went back at like what, 11, 12?
We got home like just after 11.
Just after 11, and then we were there talking till like 3 a.m, bro. Oh, I was tired the next day. Then we all went to church and
made it to church still.
Yeah, that
Praise
was
God, we got there.
Of course. But yeah, we talk about intimacy and creating intimacy in the house. So obviously shout out because she came up with a good idea of obviously, like, I think it's you guys that even did it before, like making pizza.
Oh yeah.
So obviously we made pizza yesterday.
Oh, is it? How was that?
Yeah, it's right, but it takes like 5 minutes.
Is
So
it?
Not even that.
Yeah. What did you put?
Just put toppings. Bacon, pepperoni, sweet corn.
Was Mali awake?
She's nice sleeping.
Yeah. I was saying, you guys had like a date though.
Yeah, and then obviously we watched obviously because she cares about film so much. We watched The Family That Prays, the Tyler Perry film. And it was a good film. It was a good film.
It's a Christian movie.
Nah, not really. But like it's just like a Tyler Perry scandal one.
Do you watch Christian movies?
I'll watch it if it's good. But
you guys should watch a film called The War Room.
Oh, I've heard about that. I ain't watched it.
That's a good movie, man. It's good. You should watch it.
I'll check it out. I'll add it to the list.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we done that. Obviously, building intimacy. You get me?
Man.
So obviously, shout her out and even shout me out because we're both being intentional about.
Yeah, that's sick, man.
Building intimacy.
I'm happy for you guys, man. That's nice.
Thank you, sir.
But what did my wife do this week? It's not a bad thing, but it's a bit annoying what she does. Yeah,
Oh, God.
Like she ruins stuff with like her comments. So this was this week. Yeah, I was driving and I was playing gospel. She's been praying that I get back into my bag for so long.
Yeah.
So now I'm in my bag. She was like, "Ooh, you love this song, don't you?" Like she was adding comments. And I'm just like, bro, like
you're making it cringy.
You're making it cringe. Like, you're making it awkward. Like, let me just enjoy it, bro.
Yeah.
So she done that, which was annoying. And then there was one day I was trying to, drop game with her. Like, I was trying to be, you get me? Just
because, yeah.
I was trying to, you get me? Trying to drop game. You get me?
Because obviously because they said the other.
Yeah, cool. So I was trying to do that now in the bedroom. If you get me, if you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. And she was like, what do you think of Trey Suggs? Yeah. I was just like, bro, I'm trying to put it on you, man. Like, let me do it in peace, bro. Stop all these comments, bro.
Said, do you think
I was like, bro, let me seduce you in peace. You get me?
Let me
like,
seduce you in
what the
peace.
hell? Yeah, that was funny what she did still. That was funny. Like, this was the same. I've been saying, babe, you're talking too much. Just enjoy the moment, bro.
Just shut up and
shut up and enjoy the moment.
Hey, I'm screaming.
But yeah, that's
so after she said the Trey Songz thing, did that kill you?
It didn't kill it. It nearly. I just laughed it off. I laughed it off and I continued.
Wait, but
It nearly killed the mood still. It nearly killed the mood. Because you know there was when you're trying to put on her and that. You're trying to be cool.
Yeah.
Because it's not every day you want to, be intimate with your wife and like, come here, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get me. You put some salt on it. And then now she's like, what, you think I try songs, yeah?
Wait, do you want to let the viewers know what kind of song?
Don't worry, man.
Because you know what's funny? Obviously, for context, innit?
Mm-hmm.
During when we were talking with our wives, yeah,
mm-hmm.
our community meeting.
Hey, man, F those meetings, man. I ain't doing that shit again.
Wait, why not though?
Nah, we can't still. Accountability, man.
Obviously, during the community meeting, and obviously we'll talk about Cancun as well, innit? Obviously, like, the man said to us, they were like, oh, I forgot what it was, but the man said, oh, you kind of lost, like, you don't have game anymore.
Yeah, she's basically like, we're not cool no more.
Like, we don't have game. And I was like, wait, what the hell? Like, what do you mean?
Because basically, we were all talking about, like, Cancun and, like, asking them, oh, do you think we move mad? Like, just
bantering, innit?
Just bantering. They're like, not you guys. Like, you guys don't have game anymore.
Yeah.
I said, have you seen me in action? Nah, I'm playing. But yeah, so when I was trying to drop game on my wife and she was just like, what you think? She weren't trying to just embrace it.
Yeah.
Let me try, man.
Yeah,
even though it's awkward. Like, even though you might not be rating this, let me try.
Just pretend you are.
Yeah, man.
I'm trying. You said before I don't have game. I used to just say, come here. You didn't like it because you're saying I don't have game. Now I'm trying to drop game. You're now trying to... Hey, man.
That was funny still. But in terms of baby devs, Zeph now is getting to the age where he's repeating what you say. So you have to be very careful what you say around him now.
So you know now.
So it wasn't even me, it was Nosa.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
She must have said shit. And then Zeph was like, shit.
Yeah.
We both was like, eh?
Yeah.
And I've been trying to get him to say it again though. I'm like, say shit. He ain't said it again, but still, that's fair Friday. So now I can't lie. My potty mouth.
Yeah, you have to be very careful.
Yeah, man. But I don't swear as much anymore. I'm trying not to. Because my son's actually growing up. He's hearing this stuff, man.
Yes.
So little words like shit and like, all of this stuff, like, yeah, we're going to try and cut out of our vocab. Because people think shit ain't really a swear word.
Yeah, but even then, if a kid's saying it, even in nursery.
Imagine he goes to nursery and he's saying shit
it's disgracing you. Yeah, that's bad.
Chai. What about you though?
That's very bad. Baby devs, ooh. I don't know. I'm still trying to learn. Bro, he's starting to do like, obviously now he's opening drawers. Like you've actually always got to keep an eye on him. That's what's jarring. Yeah. But like his tantrums as well. Like sometimes I think he's now learning like when he doesn't want to do something, he'll throw a little bit of a tantrum. He thinks I'm not ready for him, but I'm ready for that tantrum stage because me versus him, we're gonna fight. But yeah, he's also doing his little tantrums, but it's not that deep yet. But obviously praying that obviously it's not that deep in general. What else? Bro, like you know that bracelet that my mum got him?
Yeah.
So my mum bought him a bracelet, from like when he was newborn, to be honest. So he's worn that every single day. And tell me how just today, randomly, he just took it off and then was playing with it in his mouth, and Abs caught him with it. Then we put it back on and tightened it, and he just took it off again.
How's he taking it off?
Bro, I don't know. He's just figured out how to do it now.
Oh, is it?
Because obviously it's one of those bracelets that clip together.
Oh.
Not clip together, but like they can touch each other, but you just tighten it by pushing it or pulling it to get it looser. And I don't know how he's learned to take it off, but he's a very smart kid because he learns how to do some stuff that I'm even shocked that he knows how to. Like I don't know how he knows how to take off the bracelet, but yeah, hey man, 10-month-old, almost one, planning his birthday, innit? So
1 in 2
months. 1 in 2 months is a bit crazy still.
That is crazy.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, time's flying.
Remember,
like
just over a year ago when we had that episode before he was born.
Yeah, man, that's what's crazy because it's mad because it feels like it was so long ago, but then it also seems like it's like just yesterday where he was in his his like small cot in it. So yeah. That's how it happens, really. But yeah, that's about it, though.
Wow. I wanted to talk to you this week about us being men of our homes. And I say that because we had a really great session on Monday, men of prayer. So shout out Joey, Watimi, Bash, and them, man, and the subject was husbands, manhood, etc. And the pastor, I can't remember the pastor's name. Do you remember the pastor's name?
No, I can't remember his
I
name.
can't remember the pastor's name, but he was dropping some gems on us. Like, you know, them ones where I was like, I'm so happy I made it to the session. Like, I was so happy I made it to the session. He was dropping so much gems about being husbands and how to treat your wife and being the man in your house, innit? And how you want your household to be run. And obviously, like you mentioned, we spoke with the women, our wives, like a week ago about us in the house and like us as husbands and the intimacy and just how we treat our wives. So I wanted to ask you, it's a bit of an intrusive question, but like, how do you feel like you have built the atmosphere in your home in terms of you as the head of the home, as the man of the house? What would you say the atmosphere is like? Do you have... Yeah, you could answer this. I can't answer.
No, I need you to give more of an explanation.
So, for example, in my home, I asked... This week has been a week of reflection where I've just asked myself, like, how have I set the tone or the atmosphere in my house? Like, do I have a loving house? Do I have a house that serves God? Do I have a forgiving household? Do I have a playful, happy household? Like, how have you set that atmosphere in your home?
That's interesting. I think my household is very... I think it's all of those things. So I think it's a forgiving household, it's a playful household, it's a hardworking household. Of course the household is based on God, but I feel like obviously, as I said before, like as the man, and after our conversation with our wives, I realized that I need to get back I need to become more patterned in terms of my walk with God. So obviously now we're obviously introducing... so obviously, like before Malachi came, we did our prayers every night. Like we were doing so and so going. Were we going to church? I think we was going to church before Malachi was born. And obviously, since Malachi was born, we kind of stopped doing the praying before we sleep and praying in general. We stopped doing it together. But I feel like that was just because of obviously baby. So it was hard to balance it all. And even then, I feel like because I stopped doing that, that's when I started decreasing in terms of not praying as much as I should be. So obviously, since having that conversation, I've been a lot more prayerful.
Have you prayed with her
Yeah,
this week?
every night since.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, every night since we had that conversation. Because
are you leading it?
Of course, I do it one day, she does it one day, but obviously I took the first step.
Okay.
So yeah, so like, well, obviously now that's building back up. So I feel like I've put my household into a way where it's fun, it's nice, it's loving. Anyone can come to anyone with anything. If we argue, we argue, but then once it's been forgiven, then it's been forgotten. I don't want a household built on like stuff like resentment and things like that. So yeah, I feel like my household is in a very decent way, and I feel like now I'm trying to get back on my walk with Christ, and I'm taking it more seriously. That bit will come up gradually, and that will end up being the top of everything else.
I hear that. I appreciate that still, because on Monday when Pastor was speaking to us, I was just like, damn, like what am I doing in my own home to emulate that Christ-like or that loving household? Because I feel like I've built a loving household. I feel like at home, me and Nosa shower each other with love. Seth sees it as well, and the whole affection and stuff. But I felt like recently, like this past 3 months, I feel like I've been a very, very comfortable. And that's what our wives were saying to us the other day. I felt like I've become very comfortable, and I felt like that shows. That's shown in it, in terms of like affection, in terms of the way my wife used it to explain it. She used the word like the niceness. Like I've been comfortable in that where I haven't been as nice. And when that pastor was was speaking, and he said something like, "Men, make sure you compliment your wife. Like, make sure when she goes out, she looks pretty. You say she looks pretty. You say, oh, I like this. You say, I like that." And I feel like I've stopped doing that. And with my wife, it's cute because she like really seeks that, what's the word? Validation. So when she's dressing up, she comes to me and she's like, oh, how do I look? But it's like, she shouldn't have to come to me before I compliment her. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I've stopped doing that. And I feel like when I do that, she's so happy in it. When I'm like, oh, you look pretty today. Like, she done her hair today. When she came back, I was gassing her. And I feel like I stopped doing that. And I want to do more of that. And even in terms of like the romance and like the taking her out and doing stuff at home together, I feel like I've stopped doing it. And I've seen the implications of that, where it's like, not that you're drifting apart, but the
closeness,
it's not there anymore.
Yeah.
So this week has just been a massive week of reflection. And I just want to use this moment to like encourage husbands or men, boyfriends, fiancés, whatever. Like, please, guys, don't stop chasing your woman. Don't stop loving a woman. Like, as much as you can get comfortable in your own world and like you got bills, you got things to do your work in, like, please don't stop like loving your women, bro. I know, even though we love them in our hearts, but show them that you love them. Like, show them. Do the small stuff. It doesn't have to be the big stuff. Do the small stuff. Like this week, for example, I was like to Noah, so like this whole bank holiday weekend, I don't want you to lift a finger at home. Like, I'm gonna do everything just to show you how much I appreciate you. And it's been very difficult because I'm basically doing everything in the house, like the cleaning, looking after Zeph, the bathing, the changing, everything. So everything she does is like cooking it. And I've seen how appreciative she is. And just the small gestures, like, I don't ever want to stop doing that because I've seen how stopping that affects us and affects the household. So yeah, this week has definitely been a week of reflection, man. And it's crazy because we had that conversation on the Friday night or the Saturday night, and we had the session on a Monday. So since then, I've just been in like my reflection bag of like, how can I be a better husband, be a better man of the house? Because we set, as the men, we set the tone of the house, we set the tone of the marriage, we lead. Do you know what I'm saying? Because even what we was talking about on Friday night, like, it's like they're waiting for us to lead in terms of our walk with Christ, in terms of dates, in terms of just anything. We set the tone. So yeah, man, just a bit of a reflective moment for me still.
So how's your household like?
I think our household, we definitely have a loving atmosphere. It's definitely playful. When we do fall out, we do talk about it. We do like forgive. I feel like we've done well. I feel like me and you in particular, we actually try to have better households, to change the narrative. We do try, but sometimes we fall short because we're human. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's those moments that we fall short, we have to like snap back. And another topic that he spoke about was providing like security and stability in a household. And what did you take from that? How do you feel like you've provided like security and stability that isn't financial?
Because he was talking about how even though he's not even the main earner,
he's not the main earner,
he still makes sure she's secure and the house is stable. So obviously, I think, I'm the main breadwinner in it, so forget that part of it. But in terms of like making my household or her secure and stable, I think she already knows that I don't play around with her in it, like, and that's why I said to her, like, even when I went to Cancun, like, to me, you should be able able to trust me 100%. Like, I should never. I don't think I've ever made her feel insecure about her position or where she's in my life. I've always put her number one. I've always put my our family first. And I know, and to be honest, even if I ask her anyway, I know for a fact she'll say that I've never made her feel insecure about her position, because her position has always been secure. Everyone knows my wife. Everyone knows that I don't play about with her. Everyone that sees me knows that you don't play about with Junior's family or Junior's wife. So yeah, I feel like that's one of the ways that I've made her feel secure, just because she knows for a fact that she's number one and not my number one priority.
Question though with that, yeah. I remember when we was in Cancun, and I can't remember if they asked you or if they said it when you weren't there. I think they asked you. I can't remember who asked you, but the person was like, "How are you built? Like, how did you become built?
How did I become built like that?
Yeah, like, because not to get onto anyone, but a lot of men don't think like that.
Yeah,
like a lot of men don't put their wives number one, don't play about with their wives, you know what I'm saying? So, and I feel like you've always been like that.
Yeah.
Even when you and Abby first started dating, I don't recall any scandal.
Amen, bro. Praise God.
There has been no scandal from this man sitting right here. So, congrats, bro.
Well, to me, that's bare minimum, though.
8 years.
9 years.
9 years, zero scandal.
As there should be. No. There shouldn't be no scandal, but you know what?
I hear it, but well done, because, bro,
it's not the reality sometimes.
Yeah, man. Like, we're young men. Like, you get me? Yeah. We're young men. We've got temptations. No, it's true.
I heard.
We're flawed. Like, we try and be better men every day, but sometimes we fall short. And you have had no scandal. And I think this is something that you've probably learned. Like, where did you find that in you?
I don't know, you know.
Has it been from like what you've seen growing up? Where did that come from?
But I've seen obviously different family members and stuff. I've seen what happens when you don't put your wife or your family first. I can see the kind of stuff that comes out from it and happens and how it affects the woman. So I don't ever want to put, and I've said this in many episodes, that I would never want to put anybody above my wife so my wife feels the type of way, because that's where my sanctuary is. That's the person I picked, right? So for me, it's just like, I don't know, because if it was the other way around, I never want anyone to feel like they've got one up on me, because it'll piss me off so much. So that's why with her, I don't want her to ever think someone has the one up on her. And you know what's funny? Like, obviously, we could have gone to Cancun. I could have done whatever madness. Yeah. To me, I don't know why my heart. Well, it's a good thing, but my heart is very like the guilt would eat me up. That's one reason why I wouldn't do it. 2, I feel like the girl that whoever I would have done a thing with, she would have felt like, yeah, okay, like she would have probably thought me as anyhow, like any other man.
She searched you, she'd be like,
she
he's
searched
married?
me and sees he's married. I don't think we're married, man. And look at him with his wife. Oh, God forbid something like that could happen for me. God forbid. So that's 2. I would never want them to feel like they have one up on my wife. The person I picked, the person I've chosen to spend the rest of my life with and have a family with. I don't know why anyone would think they should have the one up on her anyway. But yeah, honestly, I just feel like that's just me. I don't know. Like, obviously, you know, I might be perceived as, you know, if I go on a lad trip or whatever, I might be perceived as a bit boring or whatever. But that's just
you're not still.
That's just me, bro. Like, I'd honestly, everyone's each to their own, innit? But I just would rather, miss me with that, bro. That's not my type of personality still. Yeah. And that's nothing. It's even a good thing. There's nothing wrong with it.
Bro,
because
like,
the thing
why
is,
wouldn't you want to be loyal to your wife? Like, it's not cool to cheat.
The thing is, yeah, like you go and you do whatever. For me, I don't know how you could live with that. In my opinion, I don't know how. Like, because one, it questions your integrity as a person. Because think about it, if I can go and mess up with my wife, what makes you think that I can't go and spill whatever you've told me to anyone else? If I can disrespect the person that's supposed to be the closest person to me, to me that's just a lack of loyalty and a lack of integrity. And I pride myself on being loyal and what's it called?
Integral.
No, that's not. Jesus, forget that last bit. But you know, I pride myself on being a person of integrity. That's the word.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. But obviously, I mean, it's only been 9 years. There's the rest of our life to live.
It's only been 9 years. That's been a long time.
Yeah, but bro, obviously 9 years is a long time. But when you think of it in a lifespan of what, like, I'm planning to be. Well, how old am I? 27. I'm planning to be married. What, 50, 60 years until God takes me, Sha. Bro, 9 years out of 50, 60 years is not that much of a time. It's still a substantial amount of time, but there's still so much more to go. And I just pray that God keeps me on the straight and narrow. And I pray that I'm continuing to be like this, because I'd rather be like this than more. Don't let me be one of those uncles. Anyway, anyone should slap my face if they see me doing up uncle shit. And it's just like moving to younger babes. Anyone that sees me should slap me. God.
Imagine, so I was in Ennish last summer, yeah? And then I was in Ennish last summer. I was with my friends, innit? And then next to us, there was these two uncles. And then the babes they were with, bro, they were like my age.
But you see, as uncles, you just look like idiots. In my opinion,
they were like my age. They were running it up though. Even though it was Ennish.
Yeah.
Bro, I said, table
full of drinks.
Drinks and food. Hey!
No, but even that.
I was like, but I'm like, bro, your children are at home.
That's what I'm saying.
What if they do have kids?
But you know what's funny? Like, even I think Charlie Mace put a tweet or something like that one time and was like, oh, who's dad is in Ennish toasting young women. I said, hey, toasting young women. God forbid I could ever be like that. God, that people be looking at me and laughing like that. No, God forbid.
What would you do? Yeah, because you know that's what I know. That's one of my biggest fear. What would you do if you like go out of your friends?
Yeah,
and you just see your dad toasting young men? Would you like patting him there and there?
Nah, I patting him there and there.
Is it?
Nah, I patting him there and there still.
I won't ruin the fun. I
won't ruin the fun. Your dad's there spending money that should be put to the bills in your house.
He will see me. I will see him. You know BMF?
Yeah.
Where Beach saw Charles at the strip club.
Yeah.
Bro,
they look eyes.
You know? Bro. Head spun. Imagine I go to a strip club and I look and I see my dad. Hey, what would you do? So, but Beach just, they saw each other and he left.
And they kept it moving.
That's what I would do. I'll keep it moving, but my guy, we're having a serious conversation and I might snitch.
Nah, I told you, I wouldn't even snitch, bro.
I might snitch still.
I'll keep it silent still. But yeah, no, I hear you though. But yeah, I think that's how, because I'm like that and she's seen that, and it's even good that you say things like that and my other friends say stuff like that, because she should know that, yeah, okay, so what Junior, what TJ's saying is basically the truth. Like, I don't cap when I'm talking about putting you first. So that's how I think she should feel secure anyway.
I really feel like I really feel like you've done everything you could to make her feel. I don't think she could ever question it.
Nah, never.
With my wife, she would never question it. It's just that when you've come from a certain way of life, there's always going to be a doubt because you don't know whether this person has fully let that stuff go. And I think I have. I think I've been there, I've done that. Like, I don't want to live like that again. At the end of the day, we're trying to become men of God now. Like, why would I still want to live like I'm in the world? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when me and my wife talk and she's like, oh, like you can never, like, or everyone's capable of something, or there's never 100%. But I'm like, that's kind of dumb though. Because it's like, when two people are married, you basically should trust me with your life.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah.
I think I was even saying the same thing as well when she said that.
He probably was. So yeah, I think I try and do my best, like, to make sure my wife feels number one. I think I can definitely do more in showing her she's my number one, because
what more do you think you can do though?
I think what more I can do, because even what that pastor was saying, how as men, your wife you should make sure your wife feels that she's the most important thing in your life. In terms of if my wife doesn't like something, it's cut out. Yeah. And I feel like previously I've kind of fallen short in, like, if she doesn't like something, I will be like, oh, but why though? Like, it's not, what's your reason though?
But there's nothing wrong with saying that though.
I feel like sometimes if your wife's like, oh, I don't like this person, or I don't like this, or don't do this, or don't go here. It should be a straight yes, babe. Like, I hear you, babe. I won't do it. That person's out of my life. You know what I'm saying?
I agree
it should
with
be
that.
it should be a cutthroat thing when it comes to your woman. Because like he said, you don't play about with your woman, innit? It should be in everything. So if your woman comes to you with something that she doesn't like, I don't play about with her. I'm gonna hear you. It shouldn't be about what's your reason though. I don't make sense. I'm not listening. It shouldn't be like that. It should be like, cool, I've heard you, babe. It's done.
I think it depends on situation in terms of with friends. I think it's a bit different. You can say you don't like one of my friends, but I do need a reasoning why you don't like them. In terms of things like going out, I can understand if you don't want me to go somewhere, and I can agree.
Okay, so if your wife was like, I don't want you to go Cancun
like,
I don't want you to go, like it's spring break, like I don't want you to go, would you have stayed? If she like, obviously I know she wouldn't do that, but if she was just like, for the sake of the conversation, if she was like, I don't want you to go, like I feel insecure. Cancun, there's gonna be so many women. Like, I just don't want you to go. You're going on a lads trip. Please, Junior, stay at home with Tonye. Stay at home with me and your son, please. What would you do?
If it's that deep, I might stay. Because I'm just telling. I think, for me now, I think then it depends on who's going.
If the same people.
Yeah. So if I'm going, AK, you, hey. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if there's that much of a reason to say don't go though. If it's that deep to her, then I won't go. But then I'll be like, well, I don't understand because you should still trust me 100% anyway. And I was like, bro, the people that I'm going with, are they party women people? No,
bro,
so
none of us done Cancun the way people do Cancun.
Yeah, man. Or the way maybe if we were single and younger, bro.
We went there to relax, bro.
You know
Taking
what I mean?
naps.
But like, yeah, I don't know. I can understand. There just needs to be like a proper reason. But as I said, if I'm putting her number one, and I know that if I go, it's Wahala, then I'd stay. Okay.
Yeah, but in terms of what you were saying in the whole like security and just put your wife first, like I do definitely want to emulate that aspect of you. I feel it's definitely something to look up to, man. And obviously you've been doing this for so long, so yeah, I'm therefore trying to become more like that. I'm on the way.
Yeah,
I'm on the way.
And I think as well, because obviously you're coming from a very different life than what I was. Like it wasn't like I was out here in it, but like,
man, I used to live in the streets.
Yeah. So it's very different for someone coming from that life to change a full one. So like yours is like a complete 180. Me was like a 90-degree turn. So mine wasn't that bad, but to continuously be like that, it just takes practice. If it's like for someone like you, it takes practice.
Practice and God, bro.
Yeah, practice God and also friends that will call you out on your bullshit.
Yeah, rules.
So and that's why.
But you did. No one had to, though.
No one had to. No one had to. But he knows. I hope Nosa knows. I hope, and anyway, Ken knows that if anything, we're married. There's no way I would have let him or anything like that do any nonsense. So,
but in what ways, especially after the conversation we had with the wives on Friday, what ways do you feel like you as Tonye could improve on like providing a better like atmosphere in your house and a better relationship with your wife? In what ways do you reckon you could improve?
I think I said it before, innit? Like it's just about God and getting closer to God. I feel like once that's patterned, I feel like our relationship will go to another level, or our marriage will go to another level. I know our family dynamic will go to another level.
Can I ask you another question?
Go on.
Sorry that I'm just asking bare stuff, but I don't know if you want to talk about it, but why do you think your relationship with Christ hasn't been where you would have liked it to be? Like, why? Like, what's the root of the problem?
No, I think the main root is, I think it's just finding the church I go to. I like my church, but I feel like obviously, because the other place went to pants basically, and I felt like I was really, really invested there. I felt like now finding another place, I'm not trying to look for the exact same thing, so I don't want the exact same thing. But I'm still trying to find myself in a new church. Because the other one, bro, like our old church, bro, like, bro, not in a boastful way, but I was like one of like not a household name, but you know what I mean. Like I could talk to anyone, everyone. Like I think when we did the voting thing, got biggest smile, something like that. That was me because I was the joker. Like I used to go around and talk to everyone. I used to like be loud, but like now.
We're so different.
Now I'm so different because it's like
so different.
Because
man.
now it's new people, it's new settings.
If you're not there,
bro,
it's a few people like
in the corner.
Shout out people like Raf, yeah. Obviously, I really like my church, innit? And I feel like people make the effort, like Raf's, Kenny, like the man them in the church really make the effort.
Yeah.
But I'm just I've changed, bro.
Yeah, no, they make like Raf will come and talk, like come and chat about football, chat about life, anything like, and he's a very very cool guy. But like obviously before, and I think as well, Malachi has caused a bit of like, and that's fine because he's a baby anyway. But
fine.
like, but before, like what they do after church is probably go to someone's house and chill, which is what we kind of used to do before sometimes.
Yeah.
But like, I can't do that now really with a kid because it's different.
You don't feel like you could really like.
Yeah. So, but then as well, who says we can't? Because you can.
Says we can't.
But then it's just because
that's the thing.
we're already
us in our heads saying we can't.
But then the thing is, it's very stressful because at church you'll be going through stress with your child, and then you just want to go home to your environment so you can chill and let them run around and play.
Look what Zeph did on Sunday, fam. He also went to the toilet. This guy went to shout the whole place down.
And obviously there's nothing wrong with it because they're babies, but it's just like, I like peace, man. I'd rather just sit in my house. Like, bro, deep it. Do you not think like now that you have a child, days just pass by? Like, bro, deep it. There's big events like people's weddings are happening. Like, there might be a wedding of someone that I know that I didn't get invited to. By the Saturday, it's already almost Monday. Saturday's past. Sunday's here. You're seeing so everything quick. I didn't even see the snaps in real time. I saw them like the day after. Because I looked after my child and went to sleep. I just feel like now the days just pass by.
That's true.
So, but yeah, let me not go off topic. I just feel like because I lost where I was and where I thought I would be for a long time, and I feel like because of that situation, it changed me in terms of not wanting to get like engrossed. I don't know if that's the right word, but in like another church. Because I don't want to feel that heartbreak again, you know what I mean? Which is wrong because I should be able to do that. But yeah, I'm just like, I like my church now. Who knows? Maybe it might not be the right place for me to grow. I don't know yet. But then I haven't really immersed myself and tried. So I need to get to the point where I'm trying, and I feel like I'm going to start getting to that point. And if it's a thing where I don't feel like that's my place, then I'll move. But yeah, it's just hard, innit, to find another place or find a place where you think, okay, I can see me growing here. I can see my child being 7 and running around still here. Like it's hard, innit? So yeah, it's just about that.
Is immerse yourself, then trying.
Yeah.
So yeah, I hear that.
See, go on.
No, I think with me, I echo your point as well. But I think I've been also reflecting about my walk with Christ, especially after last week, our conversation. And I think with me, I've been trying to hold on to like worldly stuff because I'm like, if I'd commit my everything to Christ, I can't enjoy this stuff again.
Yeah. Wait, what worldly stuff though? Can you say or
like
not?
Maybe like the drinking, the partying,
but
like
then when you say drinking, do you drink that much?
That's the thing. That's what I'm trying to say. That stuff ain't me. Like, it's not me. Do you know what I'm saying?
What's not you?
Like the party and the drink. Like, I don't like that stuff anymore. Like, because the last time we went to one shisha spot, like that place, I didn't enjoy myself.
Wait, in Cancun?
Not in Cancun, in London. Like,
did I go? No. You said shisha.
You know where I went for my birthday?
Yeah.
The spots like that.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, because cool, let me just explain it to the listeners, because I even forgot what was recorded.
Yeah.
Like, so I gave my life to Christ. I'd done a complete U-turn in the way I used to live my life, innit? Complete U-turn. Trying to be a man of God, like through and through. All of us was. And then, like you said, our church went to shit. So we stopped going. So I had like a year out. And in that year out, I was enjoying worldly stuff again. So the music, the partying, the shisha-ing, the just moving crazy kind of thing. Weird because at the same time I'm a dad and I'm a husband. So how does the two coincide?
It doesn't. Yeah.
Bare damn in it. And recently I'm just like, I don't even like that stuff anymore. Because I'm like, if I now commit myself to God, like the stuff that I'd want to do, like the place I'd want to go, I can't really enjoy it anymore. Like I'll have to now go back to what I used to live, how I used to live my life, like boring, quote unquote. But being a Christian you don't have to be boring. No? You can still enjoy things. But now I'm just like, Ken, like these stuff that you want to do, you don't even enjoy it. It's not you. You went to Cancun. I didn't drink like that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you didn't actually.
I didn't. Like I don't enjoy these things anymore. So now I'm just like, okay, it's actually about time to just grow a pair and just devote my whole life to Christ. Because what am I waiting for?
But then can you still not go? Can you not go to party? Like I don't understand what's wrong with party.
I don't even want to.
It depends on what you're doing at the party. Because it's like if like even at Cancun, yeah, obviously I wasn't doing nothing, but you know, if I'm hearing Bossman D-Lo and I'm doing a little shuffle or even Sexy Ray doing, there's nothing. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. I think
there's gonna be a time that your conviction won't allow you to do that.
I hear you.
Because there's gonna be a time where you won't even listen to Bossman D-Lo. Yeah. Is that his name, Bossman D-Lo?
Yeah.
You won't even listen to him, and that's why. Because I like my UK rap, for example. Yeah. I like when the man them talk about drugs, talk about women, talk about you get me shooting man, and I lick this man down, and that's the kind of music I listen to. And I'm like, when I was in a place with Christ, I wasn't listening to that. So I'm saying, like, I was listening to gospel and Afrobeats. Even though Afrobeats has taken a turn for the worse in terms of their content, I was listening to gospel and Afrobeats. Now it's like I'm listening to bare stuff, I'm doing stuff, you get me? Yeah. I'm like, I'm kind of still holding on. Like, okay, God, I'm coming. Wait for me. It's like, that's not the way to live.
No, I hear you. So I think as well, in terms of when you say partying, obviously, I don't mind parties. Actually, I do. Obviously, you man don't see me in any parties in England. I only go to my friends.
Man said that's out overseas, you know.
Yeah, you need help. Like,
I don't party in the UK.
I'm screaming. I don't go to any events or anything like that in the UK. I only go to like friends' birthdays, friends' events. Not even events, but like friends' birthdays. I remember the last time we went to the last move I think that I even got invited to before the man them, maybe because they know that's not me, is the Put Shack. When we was in Put Shack.
When was that? Was that there?
Yeah, Bonnable.
Oh, yeah.
Bonnable for Put Shack. And I even left early because I was like, what am I doing here?
You boring ass niggas.
I was like, what am I doing here? I went home. And you man stayed.
No.
That's fine, bro. I went home because I was like, bro, my son and my wife are at home. What am I doing here? So that's me in it. So I don't mind doing it like abroad when I go out with the man them and we go over wherever. And I'm even saying like we do it best. That was our first lads holiday. So can't even talk like that. So, but I hear you though. I hear you. I think, you know, like things like, you know, I know you're like a day party type of guy. Maybe obviously it's the crease now, innit? But to me, church, everyone's walk is separate anyway. Yeah. So if you feel like you'd be convicted of going, then I hear it. Yeah. And I feel like me, I've already not got convicted. I just started. I had my time in uni in Cov, bro. I was out all the time, and it was the best time of my life. Fun.
Because you know,
but I've grown out of it.
Because you know when we stopped, because obviously our church kind of went to shit around when Zephs was born, innit?
Yeah.
So by like that March time, everyone stopped going. Bro, that summer 2022, where Dosa was complaining that I was going out too much. Yeah. I had a time, bro. Like I was out.
I remember those complaints though.
I was out. That whole summer was fun.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, is this what it feels like to be in the world again?
I remember those complaints.
It was fun, bro. So then I was like, damn, I like this is fun. So maybe I'm just trying to hold on to. Like,
I couldn't imagine saying my wife was complaining.
Oh, she was complaining.
I said she was complaining, but this guy's like, it was the funniest, it was the best time ever.
No, but I was even like, babe, like, you know, we have fun. But obviously she was complaining because she didn't get to do that. She was at home with the baby, innit? Which is fair enough. But like, my point is like, there was a period where we didn't go to church and I was enjoying myself in the world.
Yeah.
But now I'm just like, that ain't me. Like, that's not me. So what am I waiting for? So yeah. And obviously the whole finding a place where you can grow, which I think that the church I'm at now is a good place for me and for my family. So I'm definitely gonna, like you said, I'm definitely gonna immerse myself, and because I used to serve. I was in the ushering team, but obviously with the baby and not, like, it was hard to do. So I'm gonna try again and then see. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Because even like putting yourself in there, like, remember I was saying to you, like, bro, like last year when it was my birthday, like no one said in the chat happy birthday. But I was like, do they even know what my birthday is? Because they don't even, like, they don't know me. Like, no one really knows me. I just come, they know I have a kid.
You know what we should do? This Sunday?
Nah.
No, but wait. Let me out.
Nah, dog.
Let me out.
In my own time. Thank you.
Hear me out. Talk to someone new on Sunday.
In my own time. Thank you, boss. In my own time.
Cool. But you didn't even finish how you could improve being
how can I improve? Well, mine's mainly
just your faith, walk with Christ.
The faith, and I feel like as well, obviously, just making sure I be more active in terms of intimacy.
Yeah.
So, because it's either like things like maybe like what I normally do, my evening consists of like chilling, helping Mally get to bed, and then I just like maybe go in our room and just watch stuff on my laptop or whatever. Or even if she's sitting there watching stuff on my laptop, so she's watching TV. But obviously that's not building intimacy. So yeah, it's just about, I'm just going to start incorporating stuff to build more intimacy rather than just like.
I hear that.
Yeah.
I hear that.
What about you?
I think it's the same. Yeah, I think we're in similar situations.
Yeah.
Like, just our lives. It's quite weird how they kind of reflect each other. But yeah, I think that's literally the same as you. So.
Yeah, I feel like we're no, but you know what? As much as it is maybe long sometimes, it's good us being in the same situation together, because at least you have someone to talk to about situations.
Even on Friday when obviously after our whole conversation, even after when you guys went home, I was like, wow, so were you guys waiting for us? Was that?
Yeah, that's I said the same thing. I was like, bro.
Like, were you guys waiting to get on
each other so we can all have this meeting or something? But you know, as much as it is a meeting of if they get to us about something and we get onto them about something, it's still funny. It's still fun.
Hey,
as much as it can be,
you were killing me.
As much as it can,
you were killing me.
As much as it can be, even maybe sometimes small arguments about to break out. You don't know if the person's you're gonna go home and argue about what someone said. It's good though. It's good to have a community like that where you can talk about that. Because if it was just us going through it separately, no one saying anything, then bro, who knows if we'd still be married? Who knows? Who knows? You never know.
Who knows, bro?
You never know. So yeah, man.
Yeah, I got a dilemma.
Just before the dilemma, like, share, subscribe, please. Comment too.
Bro's throwing it in at any moment. Don't kill me.
Until you guys start to do it, I'm going to say it every episode.
Okay, cool.
Please like, share, comment, subscribe.
Okay, so I'm out the arsehole for withdrawing wife privileges from my boyfriend until he proposes to me.
Oh, I'm screaming.
So my boyfriend, me and my boyfriend have been together for 7 years now. I've voiced that I wanted to be engaged before the 4-year mark. He agreed at the time. When we were half a year from reaching our 4th year anniversary, I revisited the topic of marriage and told him I was expected to get married. He was finishing up his master's program at the time and said he wanted to get out of student debt again and get his finances in order.
That's valid. That is more than valid. Thank you.
I bit my tongue and I understood that we are partners and I could try and meet him halfway. Because no man should marry a woman that he doesn't have money.
Reals.
He earns good money. Okay. He earns good money and we already moved in together 2 years into our relationship and did long distance when he was in his master's program. My job is remote, so I moved into his hometown 3 hours away from where I used to live.
Oh, that's sad.
I have been seeing all my friends and cousins get married and it's hard to feel happy on such a joyous occasion when your ring finger feels so empty and everyone starts asking you. Lately, my partner has been thriving in work and enjoying his new life. And it's almost as if we forgot about our personal goals. When I initiated a discussion again, I could sense he was dragging his feet. He didn't have enough money for a ring or savings for a wedding when he would very well buy a motorbike that he's always wanted since he was a kid. Sounds like he's avoiding the...
Yeah, it sounds like
he's avoided still. He said our goal in life is why do we need to stamp or validation from the world? You are the one. You are on your own health insurance. What's the point? That didn't make no sense what this person said. But anyway, all of this just left me heartbroken. Why don't I deserve to be his wife after being his girlfriend for so long? Does he not love me enough to make a romantic gesture for me, choosing me over his useless bike? I talked to my sister who got engaged 2 years into her relationship, and her approach was simple yet effective. She told me to withdraw all wife privileges from him until I get that title, that he has to earn me, not cleaning and cooking for him, moving out, not paying for his expenses sometimes, and just stuff like that. My boyfriend got mad because I didn't renew our lease with him and told me that that's a very poor way of handling things, and we need this constant in our life to preserve that intimacy. So basically saying that we need to live together to... Telling me that that's the kind of precedent I am setting up for our eventual marriage. So basically we need to live together to get... Yeah. So she's saying, I have been a wife for you without the title. I gave myself completely to you, only to expect you to do this one thing for me. I've waited long enough. I don't really believe in ultimatums, so I'm not going to force your hand. I'm simply acting as your girlfriend for now. If you want our relationship to go back to where it was, you better give me an upgrade. Am I the asshole?
No, don't. You know what? I think you're not. She's not serious for the comparing, because comparison is obviously the thief of joy.
And even her saying that when she goes to her friends' like weddings and
you're
stuff,
not happy
she's not happy.
Bro, that's like, what kind of person are you then? So because your situation's not their situation, you must be unhappy. That's dumb. But I understand where she's coming from. But then you know what's funny? This is why God says, get married, then you live together.
You live together, man.
Jeez. And you know what?
7 years.
Bro, as someone who's obviously done certain in the past, I can see now why God says certain things you should wait till marriage before you move in, before you do this. Because things get too blurred when you mess it up. And Omo, that's why if you got married first, or if you was girlfriend first, then you get married and then you start doing the kind of stuff.
Man.
The lines have already been blurred since you've been living with him, which makes it worse.
You know what I say with things like that, yeah? I'm like, why does he need to marry you?
He's comfortable. You've actually just made him so
you're
comfortable.
His wife.
But then as well, I hate when people say, why do we need a stamp of approval from the world? Don't be stupid, because that is not a stamp of approval from the world. Is you getting married, is you showing your partner a commitment to only choosing them. If you're not trying to do that, that's not, you can say, oh, I've been with you for 7 years, I haven't been with no one else. That shows that's not that is commitment, but it's not that the most like, to make your partner feel the most secure. You've given her the most secure thing that you could ever give your partner, which is marriage. So you saying it's just it's not just a stamp of approval, it's so much more. So people need to get that out of their heads firstly. But anyway, you've already been giving him all of this stuff as basically wife, whatever.
Forget wife, bro.
Well, pretty much as his wife, you've been giving him everything. I don't see why a man would now think, oh, why would I, like, unless he's not, I feel like he's a commitment phobe anyway, because he doesn't want to get married. But like, why would he want to do anything
and he
anyway?
Doesn't want to splash
on whatever, innit?
I think because deep it, they live together. They've been together for 7 years. They moved in the second.
So they've been together 5 years in the house.
For 5 years. They've been knacking. She's been cooking. She's been supporting him financially with the bills and supporting.
He's been making his money.
He's been enjoying him.
Buying a motorbike.
He's enjoying this new chapter of his life.
Yeah.
he's having a blast.
He's having a blast. What makes him want to go and spend 40 bags on a wedding?
Bro.
Well, if I was in that situation, obviously I'm a Christian, it's a bit different, and obviously I've got family that will get on to me. But if I was in that situation, why am I going that? If I've already got everything, why would I go and splash 40 bags on a wedding? I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, man.
Because I'm already enjoying everything. If anything, we do small registry.
No, it's true.
Do my thing. I just do small registry. We've been together.
Do you think she's kind of landing herself in one there?
You've landed yourself in one because now you've taken it away. It just seems like it's out of spite. But I can 100% understand why you've taken it away.
But it's a bit too late for that, sis.
That's the thing.
It's a bit too. It's not too late because you can change. You can always switch like for yourself in it.
Yeah.
It's not too late. But I think it's like, for example, when you're dating a girl, yeah, you guys have been knacking, and she's like, I want to be celibate. I'm like, yeah. How have you been knacking for this long? You want to now come and switch up?
Yeah,
So sometimes it's like, oh, more like, what's the point now? But if that's what she thinks is gonna work,
honestly speaking, I don't know if it's gonna work because now he just looks at you like
he might just leave. You know,
he might just leave, bro.
Just say fuck it, man. 7 years,
but then
move.
The guy's an idiot. If you've got a good woman, if you know this is what she wants and you really love her, then you would do it.
What if he doesn't see her long time? What if they've been together for 7 years?
I don't know,
man. What else is there long time?
I think, but you know them ones. You see people been together for 20 years. They have 2 kids.
Yeah, they'll be saying my partner.
They'll be saying my partner. Yo, they'll basically, we're basically married anyway.
At work, if I let them ever get onto him, they might see this.
I'm screaming. Like, what's it called? We've been married. We've been together for 20 years. We've got 2-3 kids. Like, I understand why someone would say, and obviously if they're not in their faith or anything, I can understand why someone would say that. What's the point in getting married?
Yeah,
because in my opinion, I don't know if there's a point.
In the beginning, something like she said something like he agreed to what I said.
The 4-year mark.
Yeah, he agreed to it, and he just like switched up.
I can understand the bills thing because, the paying for stuff. Because I can't lie, in your the first year of marriage after paying for a wedding is hard. Like financially, I think it's very hard. And then even when a kid comes, it's even harder to balance that all together. So I can understand.
Do you think she should propose to him?
Hell no. Don't ever do that. No, in my opinion, no woman should ever propose to a man. Obviously, yeah, equal rights and whatever. If they want to do that, then do that. But in my opinion, I think it's always a man that should. I'm traditional in that aspect.
Yeah, I think it's always a man. Well, if you're a woman and you listen and you propose to your man,
that's fine. No issue. Congratulations. No issue. Send us invite.
But personally, I say Nigeria, man.
Yeah, man. Get up.
It should get up.
Oh, I'll just even kick you while you're on the floor.
I'll beat you. Beat your chest.
Arise,
Joe. But yeah, I think obviously to conclude, I think she has checked herself. Like, I don't know how that's gonna change her now doing things out of spite. Like you said, I don't know if that's gonna make her say, okay, now I'll marry you now. I don't know, man. We'll see. I'd like to see her update.
But hey, man. Another episode. That's on our podcast. Like, share, comment, subscribe.
All of that.
All of those things. And we'll catch you guys next week.
Peace out.
All right, peace out.